తినని వస్తుంది.
హలో అడుగులు మా హలో So, hi, good evening, happy evening, my dear legendary. So, visible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, this board is visible? Board.
Yes, sir.
Okay, try to, I will write something because of structure is there. Okay, so today we are going to start, already yesterday we are doing some different digestive glands. Okay. Okay. So, good evening, my dear legendary students. This is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, VASAVI College. Today we are going to discussing about digestive system. Already track is completed. Now, I would like to start today. Already yesterday we completed the salivary glands and the gastric glands, right? So totally, what are the digestive glands? How many types of digestive glands? Okay, digestive glands, you know very well. Digestive glands, what are the digestive glands are there? What are the digestive glands, ma? Number one, salivary glands. Number one, what, ma? Salivary glands. Number one, salivary glands. Number two, what, ma? Number two, that is gastric glands. Gastric glands. Okay, gastric glands. So number three, okay, that is liver. Okay, already we discussed liver. Now I would like to start liver, and the fourth one, pancreas. Fourth one, what, ma? Pancreas. Okay, fifth one, that is intestinal glands. Intestinal glands. So this is a today we are discussing. Yesterday we already completed. So I think this is also visible. Writing visible.
Sir,
Okay.
keep the board near to the camera.
क्या बेटा?
Keep that board, sir, near to your phone.
I'm saying the class in the laptop. That's laptop. It is very, the video is very low, ma. Try to understand. Okay, clear. So,
Okay.
okay, visible. Salivary gland, gastric gland, liver, pancreas, and intestinal glands. Gastrointestinal glands. Next one. Okay. So yesterday we already completed salivary gland and gastric glands. Now I would like to start liver. Okay, liver. Where it is present of liver? Okay. See, for example, this is stomach. Okay, stomach is located at left side or right side? Come on, tell me. Stomach is located at the left side. Okay. And what happened, ma? So here liver will be present. Okay. The liver is located at right side. Okay, the liver is located at the right side. Okay, right? So in the liver, what happened, ma? In the liver, okay, the bulb-like structure part is present. What is that called, ma? So that is called gallbladder. What, ma? Gallbladder. 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 Okay. So once I repeat, liver is very very important. Liver is a biggest gland. Number one point. What, ma? Liver is a biggest gland. It is a biggest gland. Okay, it is a biggest gland, liver. Right? Next one. So the liver which is enveloped by, the liver which is covered by one capsule is there. The capsule is called, what capsule, ma? The liver which is capsule by Glissen's capsules. What, ma? Glissen's capsule. Glissen's capsule. Very well. Okay. So that is called a Glissen's capsule. Glissen's capsule also there. Right. Next one. Okay. This liver which is open into duodenum, U-shaped duodenum, that is called with help of, that is known as, okay, bile duct. What, ma? Bile duct. Okay, that is very very important. Here, okay. So that is one thing important. Now, the liver which is secrete, what, ma? Liver which is secretes. So that is very important thing. Okay. So that is bile juice. What, ma? Bile juice. Bile juice. Liver which is secretes the bile juice. Okay. Very important. Now, this bile juice, okay, one minute. Okay. See, very important thing. Okay. Okay. See what, ma? Liver which is secretes the bile juice. Okay. This bile juice which contains, what is the pH of bile juice? What is the pH of bile juice? That is 8.6. What, ma? That is 8.6 pH. What is the color of bile juice? The color of bile juice color golden yellow ash color. Okay, what color, ma? Golden yellow ash color. That is really important. Okay, so which color, ma? Which color? Golden yellow ash color. Golden yellow ash color bile juice. Right. Next, I would like to start bile juice which contains, right, composition of bile juice, that is 86% of water. What, ma? 86% of water. The bile juice which contains how much percentage, ma? 86% of water. Here, understood? Next one, this bile juice, okay, which contains bile salts and bile pigments. 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 What are the bile salts are there? These bile salts, okay, number one, sodium cholate, sodium cholate, sodium cholate. Number 2, sodium tarcocholate. What ma? What is it? Sodium cholate, sodium tarcocholate or deoxycholate. How many types of salts are there? How many types ma? So mainly you know very well that is important. Okay, what beta? Sodium cholate, sodium tarcocholate, sodium cholate and sodium tarcocholate. That is bile salts. Now, what are the bile pigments are there? Bile pigments. These bile pigments are, okay, that is number 1, bilirubin. Bilirubin. Next what ma? Biliverdin. Bilirubin. Next to number 2, biliverdin. These are all the 2 types of that means so bile salts and bile pigments are there, right? Next, what is a function of and one more important thing, okay, remembering one thing. So this bile juice should not contain. Which juice doesn't contain? Which juice? Anybody? Which enzymes is not there? The bile juice, absence of enzymes in the bile juice, very important. What ma? Absence of enzymes in the bile juice. Very, very important of the bile juice, right? That is one of the thing. Next, okay. So what is a function of bile juice? The bile juice function, the function of bile juice, that is called emulsification. 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 Very, very important. What was that? Emulsification. So, bile juice, the function is emulsification. Right? Once and I repeat. Emulsification means what? The large fats, big fats are break down into small pieces of the fats. Big fats are break down into small piece of the fats. That is called emulsification, right? So this is important about liver. Now, so one more important function. So these are the generally digestive function of the liver. Next function of the liver, what is the next function? Number 1 function, next function, it is responsible for detoxification. What ma? Detoxification. Detoxification. Number 1 function. Number other function. Next one, synthesis of A, D, E, K vitamins. Okay? Synthesis of A, D, E, K vitamins. Okay, vitamins. This is an important point. Next function. What is the function? Next function. So it is responsible for glucogenesis. What ma? Glucogenesis. Glucogenesis nothing but production of glucose. Glucose is nothing but production of glucose. Next, it is responsible for glycogenesis. Glycogenesis. What ma? It is responsible for glycogenesis. Right? So that is very important. Glycogenesis means what? Glycogenesis means okay. So production of glycogen. Production of glycogen. That is called glycogenesis. Next function, gluconeogenesis. What ma? Gluconeogenesis function. Gluconeogenesis function should be done by the production of liver. That is one of the important. Next, in the liver, okay, in the liver, Cori cycle takes place. Very, very important, ma. Which cycle? Cori cycle takes place. Cori cycle. Next one. In the liver, ornithine cycle. Ornithine cycle takes place. Ornithine, that means urea cycle. It is also called what, ma? Urea cycle. Ornithine or urea cycle. This is a main important and in embryonic stage, last function, in embryonic stage, it is responsible for erythropoiesis. What, ma? Erythropoiesis function. Erythropoiesis function. So this is the important of liver. Once and repeat, liver. Okay, understood? Okay, number 1 point, right? Where it is a location of what is liver? Liver is a, come on, tell me. Liver is a biggest gland. Number 1 point. Number 1 point. Liver, which is located at the right side, attachment with the duodenum with bile duct. Liver, which is enveloped by. Liver, which is enveloped by one capsule is there, that is called what capsule, ma? Glisson's capsule. Glisson's capsule, right? Next, the liver which contains bulb-like structure, that is called gallbladder. Gallbladder which stores the bile juice, right? That is one of the thing. Next one, what man? Next function, next one, important. What is that? So you know very well, the liver which is to secretes bile juice. The bile juice, okay, pH value how much? Anybody can say? What is
8.6.
8.6. Okay, now 8.6 pH value is there. How much percentage of water it contains? Come on, tell me.
86.
86. Okay, very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Very nice. 86% of water is there, right? Next, the bile juice, which color? Which color?
Golden yellow ash.
Okay, golden, yellow, ash color, right? So that is
Ash
very important.
color.
Okay. Now, bile juice, which contains two types of parts are there. Two types of parts are there. Number 1, bile salts. Number 2, bile pigments. Bile salts, that is sodium cholate, sodium tarcocholate or deoxycholate. Next, bile pigments. What are the bile pigments? Bilirubin. Next one. Next one. Biliverdin. Right? Now, so this very important note here. What, ma? The bile juice does not contain any enzymes. That means absence of hydrolytic enzymes. Absence of hydrolytic enzymes in the bile juice. Right. These bile juice, what is the function of bile juice? The bile juice, what is the function, ma? What is the function? The bile.
Emulsification.
Yes, that bile juice function. Emulsification. What, ma? That is emulsification function. Right. Next one. So, next other function of the liver. Right. So, number 1, it is responsible for what, ma? It is responsible for detoxification.
Detoxification.
Okay. Detoxification, nothing but to toxic. If it is any other toxic material we are eating, so that toxic material should be detoxified into your liver, right? That is one of them. And synthesis of what, ma? A, D, E, K vitamin, right? Next, what, ma? Metabolism. It is responsible for glucogenesis. It is responsible for gluconeogenesis. It is responsible for glycogenesis. It is in this, what happened, ma? In the liver, Cori cycle takes place. Okay, in the liver, ornithine or urea cycle takes place, right? So this is a very important thing. Now I would like to important. So this is a important of liver. Okay. Now I would like to start next to digestive gland, that is next to digestive gland, that is pancreas. Where is present of pancreas? Okay, so the pancreas, very important. Where it is present, ma? This is the stomach. This is the stomach. Okay, this one. This one. This is a large intestine. Right? Where it is present of pancreas? So it is present in a leaf-like structure. Okay, it is present the location of pancreas. Location of pancreas, right? It is located at it is present between the stomach and large intestine. Stomach and large intestine attachment with the duodenum. Okay, na? Where is present, ma? It is present between the stomach and large intestine attachment with the what, ma? Duodenum. Yeah? And which is which shape, ma? Leaf-like structure. Which structure, ma? Leaf-like structure. So that is which shape it is, which color, that is pink color. What, ma? Pink color. So it is which color is there in the, come on, tell me. It is a pink color structure is there. That is pancreas. Okay. Now, so let us coming to the point. This is a pancreas. This is a pancreas. Pancreas. Okay. Now, this pancreas. Okay. The pancreas, remembering one thing. The pancreas which contains, this is the pancreas anatomy structure. Pancreas anatomy structure. Okay. Now coming to the point, this pancreas is a, it is a number 1 point. What beta? It is a mixed gland. What, ma? It is a mixed gland. Mixed gland. Why it is mixed gland? Come on, tell me. Why it is mixed gland?
Duct and ductless part.
Yes, it contains duct part and ductless part. It contains duct gland and ductless glands. Right? That's why it is a mixed gland. Right? So that is very important thing. Now, duct gland. This duct gland to secrete what, ma? Pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. Okay? So that is very important. Pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice. Okay. Right. This pancreatic juice and ductless gland which secretes hormones. Ductless gland to secrete the hormones. Okay, what hormones? Here, that is insulin and glucagon. Insulin and glucagon. Right? Okay. Now, see the pancreatic juice. What, ma? Pancreatic juice. Okay. The pancreatic juice which contains what? The pancreatic juice which contains TOC enzymes. What is TOC? So pancreatic juice which contains, okay, so the pH of pancreatic juice 8.2. pH of pancreatic juice, what, ma? 8.2. pH of pancreatic juice 8.2. Next one, what are the enzymes of pancreatic juice actually? So that is number 1, trypsin. T nothing but trypsin. T nothing but trypsin. Next one, amylase. Pancreatic amylase. Okay. Next one, lipase. Next one, third one, lipase. Fourth one, chymotrypsin. Chymotrypsin. This is the enzymes. And bicarbonates also. Bicarbonates also present in the pancreatic juice. What are the What are? Come on, tell me. What? Come on, tell me, beta. Pancreatic juice pH value, how much? 8.2. So, pancreatic juice which contains what are enzymes? Come on, tell me. Talk. Talk nothing but
Trypsin.
ALK. TALK. T nothing but trypsin. A nothing but is amylase. Okay. So, T nothing but trypsin. A nothing but amylase. L nothing but lipase. And K nothing but chymotrypsin. Talk is one of the code. Talk is one of the code which is to be remembering purpose, right? So this is important. Trypsin, amylase, lipase, chymotrypsin. Once I repeat, trypsin, amylase, lipase, chymotrypsin, and bicarbonates. What is the pH value of pancreatic juice? The pancreatic juice pH value 8.2. The pancreatic juice pH value 8.2. Okay, so this is very important thing, right? And actually, remembering one thing, this pancreatic juice, right? Actually, trypsin which is present in the inactive state. Inactive stage, that is called trypsinogen. What? Trypsinogen. And chymotrypsin which is present in the juice, that is chymotrypsinogen. Right? Very important note pointer. You must remember that. I would like to explain later. The mechanism. Right? So trypsin actually which is present in inactive state. Chymotrypsin also which is actually in inactive stage. Inactive stage, right? Should not active. It should be activated by enterokinase and enzyme. So note, very important note, trypsin, chymotrypsin actually which is there in the inactive state. Okay. This inactive, very important, this inactive enzymes should be activated by what? In the presence of what? Very important thing, the enzyme that is called enterokinase. What is enzyme? Enterokinase. Okay, enterokinase. Very, very, very important for exam level, right? Okay, this is important about pancreas. Okay, and one more thing, lost the ductless gland to secrete insulin and glucagon. So this insulin and glucagon, which is we discussing about in endocrine glands. Our topic also there, we'll discussing about there. Right? Now lost one, that is intestinal glands. What intestinal glands. Intestinal glands. What are the intestinal glands? For example, intestinal glands, where is the presence of intestinal glands? Where is presence of intestinal glands? Where is presence of intestinal glands? Nothing but. So, intestinal glands, nothing but the glands which are present in intestinal glands, nothing but the glands which are present in small intestine. The glands which are present in the small intestine, so that glands is called okay, intestinal glands. Intestinal glands. Intestinal glands, right? The glands which are present in the small intestine, that glands also called intestinal glands. Okay, very important thing. Right? So these intestinal glands which are contains epithelial tissue, goblet tissue, Lieberkühn tissues. So these intestinal glands which contain Lieberkühn's tissues, epithelial tissues, okay, and goblet tissues are there. Goblet tissues are there. These intestinal glands are also gall also there. Or we can call it malt also. We can call it malt. Okay, Lieberkühn tissues, epithelial tissues, and goblet tissues, and gall also. Gall. Gall to nothing but gut associated lymphatic tissue. Gut associated lymphatic tissue. Malt nothing but mucus associated lymphatic tissue. Mucus associated lymphatic tissue. Right? So this is an important thing about intestinal glands. Right? These intestinal gland to secretes water. Okay. So the intestinal gland to secretes water. The intestinal glands. Okay. So right. So which the intestinal gland to secretes fluid is called. The intestinal gland to secrete the fluid, intestinal fluid. What ma? Intestinal fluid. Remember one thing. Intestinal fluid. This intestinal fluid is called. This intestinal fluid is called what ma? Succus. Succus entericus. Okay. Succus entericus. Okay, this intestinal fluid is called succus entericus. Succus entericus, right? So this is very important thing. Okay, now clear? So succus entericus contains what? Okay, the succus entericus which is contains composition of succus entericus, that is mucin and intestinal fluid. Intestinal fluid. Intestinal fluid and mucin is called what, ma'am? Intestinal fluid and mucin is called succus entericus. Right? Very important. Here. And this intestinal fluid, so this succus entericus which contains what enzymes? What enzymes? What are the enzymes? Okay. Number one, okay, number one, peptidase. Peptidase. Okay, peptidase means dipeptidase, tripeptidase, monopeptidase. What ma? Peptidase, tripeptidase, dipeptidase, monopeptidase. Right? Very important. Next one ma, carbohydrates. That is sucrase. What enzyme? Sucrase an enzyme. Next one ma, maltase. Maltase an enzyme. Okay. Next one, lactase. Lactase an enzyme. Okay. Next one ma. Okay. DNAase. RNAase. DNAase. RNAase. Next one. What beta? Lipase. Lipase. Peptidase enzyme to digest the proteins. All proteins are digested by peptidase enzyme. Carbohydrate enzymes, sucrase, maltase, lactase. These are the carbohydrate enzymes. DNA is RNA, which is to digest the DNA particles. Right? Lipase to digest the lipid particles, fat particles. So completely remembering one thing, in the small intestine, completely the food is digested. Completely the food is digested by the hydrolytic enzymes. And one more enzyme is there. That enzyme very star mark. That enzyme is called enterokinase. Enterokinase. Come on, tell me. Enterokinase enzyme. Clear? So this is important about enterokinase function. Who can say the function of enterokinase? Who can say the function of enterokinase? Enterokinase function? Anybody can say? Anybody can say?
Trypsin to trypsinogen.
Very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer, ma. Arsha. Excellent answer. Okay, right? Enterokinase function to convert the inactivate enzymes of trypsinogen and chymotrypsinogen, okay, to activate by the influence of kind. But of course, enterokinase should not secrete from pancreas. It should be secreted from intestine. Remembering one thing. But it functioning on pancreas. It is functioning on pancreatic juice, right? So very important thing. So many times asked a question. That is a question about. So you know very well. So that is a important thing. So what are the enzymes, ma? Number one function. So that is okay. Clear? So number one. See, that is small intestine. Small intestine fluid is called succus entericus. Succus entericus. This succus entericus, which contains mucus and intestinal fluid. And see, very important. So this intestinal fluid, what are the enzymes, ma? Number one, protein enzymes, protein digested enzymes. That is peptidase. Peptidase means tripeptidase, dipeptidase, monopeptidase. And carbohydrate digestion enzymes. That is maltase, sucrase, lactase. Okay, these are the carbohydrate digestion enzymes. Okay, now next to lipase, protein digestion enzymes, and DNA and RNA particles enzymes, right? So that is DNA age, RNA age. And one more important enzyme is there, that is called enterokinase. This enterokinase secreted from small intestine, of course, secreted from small intestine, but it is functioning on pancreatic juice. This enterokinase to activate the inactive enzymes of trypsinogen into trypsin, chymotrypsinogen into chymotrypsin. So this is important about the total digestive glands. Okay, how many types of digestive glands, ma? 5 types of digestive glands are there. Number 1, salivary glands. Number 2, what, ma? Number 2, that is gastric glands. Number 3, liver. Number 4, pancreas. Number 5, small, it means intestinal glands. Right? So these are the digestive glands which are responsible for the digestion. Then after in the small intestine, after digestion, the food is completely digestion takes place in the small intestine. Right? Then after, what happens? Absorption takes place through the villi and microvilli. Villi and microvilli. So finger-like projections are there. In the small intestine, finger-like projections are there. That finger-like projections is called microvilli and villi, which are responsible for absorption of the food material after digestion. Like it accepts the absorption of glucose and amino acids, fatty acids, glycerol, vitamins, water, etc. should be absorption into bloodstream through the microvilli of small intestine. So this is the important about so total digestive glands. Then last topic is there. That last topic is called digestion mechanism. What is digestion mechanism? Digestion mechanism, already we given definition. The complex molecules of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, okay, break down into glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, and glycerol in the presence of what ma? So hydrolytic enzymes. What are the hydrolytic enzymes? Already we given. So many enzymes are there. That enzymes are involved in for the digestion. So this is a today topic. And last of digestion, that is digestion mechanism, will explain with the help of the carbohydrate digestion, protein digestion, and lipid digestion. And one more digestion is there. That is cellular. That means cellulose digestion is there. That will be the cellulose digestion part is present in the only ruminants. Okay, now. So this is important. Come on, tell me. I would like to ask some questions. Tell me, anybody? So, what is succus entericus? What is succus entericus? Come on, tell me, ma. Anybody?
Intestinal fluid.
Intestinal juice.
Presents intestinal fluid.
Intestinal fluid. Very good. Next.
Okay. किसको?
Next. Arsha, tell me, ma. Arsha, tell me. What is the gastric juice pH value?
Hello.
Gastric juice pH value.
5 to 2 point.
What, ma? Tell me.
5 to 2.
1.5 to 2. Okay, Sangeeta, you must be mute. Okay, tell me, Sangeeta.
Mama.
Okay, so Joha, tell me, beta. Joha, tell me. What is the function of HCl? 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 Okay, Radhika, Rajita, Marchbayar kada?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, it kills the bacteria first function.
Okay.
Next, it activates the inactivate enzymes like pepsinogen, pepsin, and prorenin and renin.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So that is
And yes,
okay. Nice. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent answer. Now,
thank you, sir.
okay. I would like to ask Rajita. You must be same. Rajita. Okay. Enterokinase is secreted from which what? What is the function of enterokinase? Rajita. What is the function of enterokinase? What is the function of Rajita? Okay. Adiba, tell me. Because what is the function of enterokinase? What is the function of enterokinase?
To activate the inactive enzymes.
What enzymes?
Pepsin.
Bushra, Rekha, tell me.
Trypsin and chymotrypsin.
Okay, very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer, Rekha and Sangeeta and Suspita. Nice. Okay. Now, I would like to ask, are you there? Joha. Okay. Next, what are the enzymes of pancreatic juice? What are the enzymes are present? Which enzymes are present in the pancreatic juice? Bushra, tell me. Bushra.
Amylase,
In
lipase,
trypsin,
chymotrypsin.
amylase, lipase, and chymotrypsin and bicarbonates present in pancreatic juice.
Wow, wow, excellent, excellent answer. Nice, very nice. And Anjana Priya, are you there? Anjana Priya. Which juice does not contain any hydrolytic enzymes? Which juice does not contain hydrolytic enzymes? Anjana Priya, are you there? Okay, Varun, tell me. Varun,
Bile juice, sir.
who said? Sangeeta? Bile.
Yes.
Oh, excellent answer, excellent answer. Thank you very much, Sangeeta. Super, ma. And Arshia, you must be tell me what is the pH value of saliva? What is the pH value of saliva?
6.8.
6.8. Very good, very good, excellent answer. Right. Come on, tell me, Sarika, in which juice, in which glands to secrete the amylase enzymes?
Pancreas. Amylase
Pancreas.
enzyme.
Okay, next. Next.
Pancreatic juice is secreted from duct part.
Okay, right. Next, is there anyone? Rekha, ఇంకేమైనా ఉందా?
Salivary glands.
Very good. Salivary glands also to secretes alpha type of amylase, and pancreatic juice secretes amylase. Also, it is a beta type of amylase. So I think all of you listening clearly, very important. Okay, and remembering one thing, all of you. Okay, so next week onwards, you must be say the assignment. You must say the seminar what you are learned or not. Okay, you must be say the points in interact with the live session also, right? That is also I will put in the YouTube also, right? ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఒక 2 minutes 3 minutes సైమల్టేనియస్గా ఇస్తాను, వీడియో ఆన్ చేసుకొని చెప్పాలి, రైట్? అర్థమవుతుందా? గెట్ రెడీ ఫర్ అండ్ టుమారో అండ్ డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో ద డైజెషన్ టాపిక్ విల్ కంప్లీటెడ్, రైట్? రేపు లేదా ఎల్లుండి అయిపోతుంది. ప్రతి ఒక్కరు రెడీగా సిద్ధంగా ఉండండి. యూ గెట్ రెడీ ఫర్ టు సే ద 2 to 3 minutes of seminar in the live. That is I'm going to record in the your session and upload in the YouTube also, right? Thank you very much. Today the session is completed, so thank you very much. This is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, Sri VASAVI Degree College, signing out. Bye bye.